Welcome everyone to this video. We are going to discuss question number 5 uh, of JEE 2023 paper 1. So this question we have a capacitor. So in this capacitor the fluid uh, of some dielectric constant 3 is rising at this rate. So the volume rate at which the fluid is introduced, it is given to us. So if I were to visualize how this is happening, so it would be something like this. So you have a capacitor. Within this capacitor you have this fluid. So as this fluid is rising at some certain rate, we can say that at 10 seconds uh, the fluid would have reached a volume of 2500 centimeter cube, right? Because 250 into 10 is 2500. So from this we can find what is the height through which the fluid has risen by. So the height which the fluid has risen by, that is h. That we can say. So this h height is equal to 250 divided by 250 centimeters. So this is some 10 centimeter. So what we can do is that in such a case, when we have a capacitor, you can divide the capacitor in two systems. That is a system where this is one of the plates, and another plate in which we have completely filled the capacitor with the dielectric. So they become two capacitors, separate capacitors, across which we are supplying some voltage, and we'll eventually combine their capacitances because that is what we want. So the equivalent capacitance would be simply C1 plus C2. So the capacitance C1, what would its value be? Its value would be the area of the capacitor, that is, so let's say the upper one is C1, the lower one is C2. So it would be some 40 into 50 divided by uh, the thick distance between the plates into epsilon naught plus capacitance of the second capacitor would be, which would be 10 into 50 divided by 5 into 3 epsilon naught, because dielectric constant for the fluid is this. So we figured that out by finding the height 10, right? So now we can basically do some calculation. So this is 10, so this is 400 epsilon naught, and this is some 300 epsilon naught. So this is 700 epsilon naught, right? So let us do some further calculation. So equivalent capacitance here is simply 700 epsilon naught. We can say 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9. So epsilon naught would be 1 upon 4 pi into 9 into 10 to the power 9. So if we put the value here, we'll get C equivalent is equal to 700 divided by 4 pi into 9 into 10 to the power 9. So how do we calculate this? So this is 700 upon some 36 pi uh, into 10 to the power minus 9. And there is 1 centimeter quantity as well, right? Because in this dimension, in this unit, we have 1 centimeter in the numerator. So we'll multiply by 10 to the power minus 2 as well. So let's see what we get. So 36 into pi into 3.1. So this would be 36 into 108. So this would be 611 111.6. So this is 7 upon 112 into 10 to the power minus 9. So we can write this as 7,000 divided by 112 into 10 to the power minus 12. So this is 112 and divided by this times 6. So this is 672 12. This is 38280 point times 3. Approximately it will go times 3. So this is some 63 picofarad. So option B is correct. So thank you for joining. Have a good day.